Hey guys, this is Chris, and today we are going to talk about cases. And in this case, I want to try to fit all of my gear as far as my camera gear that I use, and I just use my small action pocket mainly. So I've got those spread out, and then I misplace the little things all the time. So what we got here is we got the DJI action, Osmo action, and then we have the DJI Osmo Pocket, and then of course you have your ND filters for the action, you have your ND filters for the pocket, and of course my little wipe here for the lenses, and this stupid little thing for a microphone that I keep losing. I find this thing in all different cases because I just stick it in whatever case I'm taking at the time, and it's small and usually sitting at the bottom. So this stupid little thing costs 50 bucks at the time. I don't want to lose it. So I decided I've got to get a case that holds everything and I don't misplace this stuff. So this was actually the main reason I got the case. And this is the one thing that really ticks me off about DJI. They make it so you can only use their little gadgetry accessories on their stuff, and this really, you cannot tell me comes anywhere close to $50 to make this. But so you guys can hear me, I had to get it so I can attach a microphone to my pocket, and then something that'll hold the batteries for the DJI action, and then all these kind of little things here, all my little camera attachments. So I want all this stuff to fit into my cases, along with some somewhere to keep my SD cards. So because I have umpteen SD cards. So I found this case. I found this case actually on Amazon, and go figure, I pay $25 for this, and it's so tiny. You can get big cases for this price, but this one seemed to fit the bill. But go figure, I go and check on Banggood. I should have definitely checked there first because I am a Banggood affiliate, but it's $12 on Banggood. The first reason I didn't go to Banggood was I went to Amazon because I just haven't seen anybody using cases where they're putting all that stuff together in one small case, and I didn't know what was tried and true. So with Amazon, I can just replace it just like that, exchange it, return it, whatever. With Banggood, it's a little harder. I don't want to send anything back to China, so that's why I chose that. But now I can recommend this case if it does work, and I will give you the link on Amazon, and I'll give you the link on Banggood. But it's looking promising. I have not tried it yet, but we're going to take out all the foam inserts that we need to what I think will make it usable, and let's see if it all works. And then I'm going to show you the cases I use for some of my drones, and some what I think is exciting news for me and all you Zino owners, because there's this one case that I really like, and I found out that they started making it for the Zino, which the Zino should feel really special because they only make cases for DJI products, and now they're making one for the Zino. So let's take all these out. Everything is perforated, so it just slides right out, and you have different options to take a larger section or smaller section out. I like that. I don't know that I need this center big one out, but let's take that out. And then of course my batteries. I've only got one spare battery, but we'll take them all out. And that piece there. So basically I have taken everything out except for one larger cutout here, and then you have what you can't really tell. You have these slots here for your SD cards. So basically we'll just put those in there and let you see. There's 3 of them. I'm going to stick 2 cards in there just so you can see. So let's put this back and see how all our accessories fit into it. Okay, so let's put the Osmo pocket in there. It's got plenty of space. It's going to slide around a little bit, but I could actually cut this and stick it in there, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's the pocket, and the action fits perfect, except I don't like the lens being exposed, so I'm going to try it backwards, and I like that better. And then I'll probably just put a little piece of foam over top of that, and let's just throw this stuff here in the middle, and I still have room for some cables. And let's put in our battery. This thing actually is going to be very nice to have. Battery is in, and then this silly little gadget. So everything fits really nice. This is just my white for my lens. I'm gonna kind of cram that into one of those spare battery slots there. And then for the ND filters, I was thinking just putting these up in the top zipper area. And actually, that's actually padded. That little sheath right there that you can see through, it's actually thick. It's very padded. Can't really show you, but that has got a lot of pad to it. So actually, I won't need to cover my action at all. That's everything. So everything fits in really nice. I like this case a lot. I've got more room for stuff here. I can put a divider here, or I can completely close that in. And I'm going to do that real quick. Cut that, and then I'll show you the other cases and the one for the Zino. This blade is too dull. Too many Amazon boxes this week, I think. Yeah, that's dull. Let's go to... I don't have another knife. Well, I'm not going to cut that, but anyhow, I'm just going to put in another piece there. We're going to zip her up. That feels so good to have everything all together in one case and just leave it that way. I don't have to go and take this case or take all these things and put them in a different case with whatever I'm taking out. And that's what I usually do. So if I'm taking out my Mavic, I put all these pieces in the Mavic case, and then my next day out, whatever drone I take, I switch everything over, and that's when I forget a vital part. And this case is going to be awesome. It's going to work out great for my use. So if you have a action cam in a pocket, you're into this situation where you need one case for all, I think this will do it for you. And just based on what we found out right now, I'm very happy with it, and I think it'll serve its purpose real well. And these are soft, but not real soft. They're pretty tough cases, and they're waterproof. So I don't think they'll submerge totally underwater. They would probably actually get in the water and float away, but they are waterproof to rain and all that. That I can attest to and say I've put my cases through that test many a times. So then of course the other case everybody's seen already and many people have, but that's for the Parrot ANAFI. Now this is for the Parrot ANAFI only, not the Parrot ANAFI FPV. That quad is shorter and will not work in this case. It will go in this case, but your gimbal area, your legs are shorter, it won't sit right in there. So I don't know if that's really, once it's all closed and zipped up, it feels a little tighter, so I don't think that's good for the quad. But in this case, I've got my normal stuff in there, and then all my ND filters in this case right here, and I just set that on top. And this cable keeps falling. This cable, I just have one. I'm going to order a handful more. I use this one for my FIMI X8 SE. I use it for the Parrot, and I use it for my Mavic 2 Pro. It's my go-to cable, so I transfer this from case to case. I'm going to get a handful of these now that it's been tried and true, and I like it better than the stock ones. The FIMI one failed me, and DJI doesn't supply you with a USB type like that, and for Parrot it doesn't come with one. So that's how I acquired it, and I use that. But same sort of case. This one's actually softer than the first one I just showed you. But this is the type of case I like. They're all real lightweight. I've got the heavier, thick plastic ones as too, but they're a lot heavier and bulkier. But my favorite case that I look for is from Drone Pitstop. You can see on there, it's called Drone Pitstop. They have their own website, and they sell on Amazon. So I got this for my Mavic Pro a few years back, or probably longer than that now, whenever the Mavic Pro came out and I got mine. So I got this case for it, and I've been using it ever since. And it's, you know, your pretty typical case there. It holds everything and some. So I mean, you can put your charger in there. You can put you can have up to 3 spare batteries, and you know, put extra accessory stuff in there. It holds the controller with the protective stick guards on there. It holds that just fine. So that's what I've been using for my DJI Mavic Pro. So I wanted to get the same type of thing for my Mavic Pro 2, and Drone Pitstop does everything for these smaller DJI quads. Now this one's a little bigger, but this is for the Mavic 2 Pro, and it holds up to 4 batteries if you keep one in the quad. Right now I have one in the quad and 2 there, and then you have another spot right here. And then your controller with the sticks on, you don't have to unscrew them every time. And then the other thing I keep in there is I've got my ND filters, and then I keep my parabolics in there. I've got spare sticks that screw on. I highly recommend you get a pair of spare ones. If you lose those, you're in trouble. Keep all my cables here, my chargers here. Underneath my cables I have a full set of spare props, and like I said, you got this extra space here for a battery, and then you've got slots for ND. Actually, you could put ND filters in here. I'm not sure exactly what these are for, but I've used them for my SD cards. And then you've got your area up here, and this is padded. This is your area for putting in a tablet or documentation or anything that'll fit in there. So that's made by Drone Pitstop, and like I said, they only make cases for DJI quads, not the Phantom or anything, but all the smaller quads. So I went on there today after talking to a friend on the phone, Josh from Parks and Tech. We were just talking, and I was telling him about this case. So I went on to go get him the link for their website, and sure enough, now they're making this case for the Hubsan Zino. So that kind of cracks me up, because you know, you've got the FIMI X8. It's real popular right now. You've got all kinds of quads that are real popular right now, high end and low end. and they're not making a case for those. They're making it for the Hubsan Zino and the DJI Mavic and Air and things like that. So that actually cracked me up to see that. But I'm gonna put a link in that. It's $34 for that case, and I went ahead and ordered one, and I'm gonna have that soon. So whenever I get it, I'll show it in one of my Zino videos, and hopefully it'll have a Zino Pro in it next month. So just wanted to share those with you, and go ahead and try this one out while I was videoing and see how it works. So this is my new Osmo and pocket case, and no more losing my pieces. I have everything I need right here, and it's going to stay in here. So those are my cases, and just want to share it with you. So thanks for watching. Everybody hit that subscribe button that does not subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell obviously for future notification of upcoming content. And I mentioned before, I've got a 3D printer now that I bought from Banggood, and I am going to eventually assemble it and start using it for quad accessories and try to come up with some unique stuff, and also if I can come up with it and program and get it in there, but also off the website where you can go get everything you want, everything your heart desires for 3D printing, and just take the program and copy it and print from it. So I'm going to be doing more of that on the channel, and do some 3D printing where we just speed up the camera and show the end result and put it on whatever quad I'm making it for. So that's it. And on your way out, hit that like button, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.